The Realities for a Walk-On, written by Samuel Stidwell. Preface. My college football experience was hard, no sugarcoating it. There are some harsh realities of being a walk-on that I lived through and witnessed firsthand, and I wasn't ready for them, mentally. My experiences seemed so ridiculous to me that I journaled many of them. To be real with you, some of it still sits with me today, and I still don't understand why it played out the way it did. But here's the thing. Instead of letting that experience drag me down, I've decided to turn it into something powerful, a way to help you prepare for yours. If you're thinking about walking on, I want you to know what you're walking on to. As of the writing of version 2, I am 29 years old, married, and a successful business owner. It is my belief that my journey as a walk-on athlete was preparation, orchestrated by God. I do not present this information to you to discourage you, but to make sure you step in with open eyes, tough skin, and a mindset that won't let you fold when things get rough. Visit the Walk-On Coach YouTube channel for more content about the journey of a walk-on athlete. Drop a comment about what you read, what you relate to, or even what you disagree with. I want to hear your perspective. Also, share this information with another current or aspiring walk-on. Starting with reality, number 1. College sports is a business. An athletic scholarship is the school's investment in an athlete. The school expects a return on investment, ROI, which comes through excitement and wins, typically resulting in more fans and more revenue for the school. Because of that, scholarship athletes often get more chances to prove themselves and more playing time. The school is the investor, and the coaches are hired to manage the school's investments and bring the best of them. Schools and coaches are literally more invested into scholarship athletes, whereas a walk-on athlete is free labor. In fact, you paid tuition. The reality is simple. The more opportunities scholarship athletes get, the fewer opportunities there are for walk-ons. There were plenty of times when I outperformed scholarship athletes in practice, but they still got more time on the field and more chances to correct their mistakes. Reality number 2. Favorites. You probably already understand this concept because it shows up at every level of sports. Coaches have their favorites, and favorites get more opportunities. As a walk-on, one of the ways you can shift things in your favor is by building real relationships with the coaches. Performance matters, but relationships open doors for you to even show that performance. Reality number 3. The coach's agenda. Let's say your coach wants player A to earn all conference or another accolade. The team is winning by 40 points, so it makes sense that the reliable walk-on who has been grinding every day should finally get some snaps, right? Not always. If the coach wants player A to rush for 200 more yards before the season ends, you might stay on the sideline until that happens. The coach's agenda can be great for the team's reputation, the school's reputation, and even the coach's career. But for you as a walk-on, it can mean fewer chances to step on the field, no matter how hard you've worked. Reality number 4. You must do everything right. Get to practice on time. Learn the playbook. Follow your meal plan. Be where you're supposed to be every single time. As a walk-on, you won't get as many chances as scholarship athletes. That means when you do get an opportunity, you need to stand out. If you're locked in and doing everything right, here's what happens. You'll become a leader, and people will notice. You'll earn a reputation for being reliable, which makes it harder for coaches to ignore you when opportunities open up. You'll remove every excuse a coach could use for not playing you. They won't be able to say, you didn't play because you didn't do, fill in the blank. Reality number 5. They could just be using you. Every team needs scout team players or a practice squad to prepare the starters for game day. Sometimes coaches only see you as a scout team body and don't plan on giving you real playing time. That means you'll have to prove to them that they absolutely need you on the field. Every team also has to maintain a minimum average GPA. If you have a higher than average GPA, they might keep you around just to help the team stay eligible. For example, if 40% of the team has a very low GPA, they need players with high GPAs to balance it out. And that's okay. Let that be your way in the door, But don't stop there. Work hard so that they eventually realize not only do they need you for your academic performance, but they need you on the field during games, making plays, being the playmaker that you are. Reality number 6. Building relationships is key. Coaches are more likely to look out for you if they know, like, and trust you. You build that relationship by proving you are reliable and being your authentic self. Show up earlier and stay a little bit later to workouts, practice, film study, etc. You may be able to catch the coach and have some genuine conversations. Reality 7. You must work harder. You already know this. You will have to work harder than everyone else on the team. Reality number 8. Control the controllables. At the end of the day, the coach makes the decisions that dictate your playing time. You won't be able to control everything, and sometimes the choices won't feel fair. What you can control is your effort, your attitude, and your choices. You decide how hard you work, how you respond to setbacks, and whether you're showing up where you need to be. Reality number 9. You must pick a great major. Pick a major that gives you the highest probability of success after graduation. Learn the careers available with that degree, the salary, and the work hours. You do not have the luxury to just pick an easy major just so you can focus on your sport. There are too many factors that are outside of your control when it comes to college football. You cannot depend on that one vehicle for your success. You have to be able to balance both sports and academics. The last thing you want to do is go to college and work hard on the field and work hard to skim by in your classwork, because skimming by is hard work too, to then graduate and barely be able to provide for you and your family. This is the life you chose, the walk-on life. Reality 10. Patience and resilience. Be patient with your journey. It might take a year or even longer before you work your way into real playing time. Do not walk on expecting to get on the field right away. You'll put in hours of hard work during the week. You'll prepare like you're about to play. Then game day comes. You warm up mentally and physically as if today could be your day. You stay loose on the sideline in anticipation. Each quarter of the game passes and you wonder when your name will get called. And then the fourth quarter comes and goes and nothing. Today was not your day. You were on the sideline the entire time. It's disappointing. It's draining. But guess what? The next week, you'll have to do it all over again. That's the reality. It's frustrating, it's humbling, and it's part of the process. Take some time to answer the following reflection questions. 1. Am I willing to prepare with full effort even if I don't get to play on Saturday? 2. How will I keep myself motivated week after week when opportunities are slow to come? 3. Do I see the long-term value in patience, or am I expecting quick rewards? Lastly, this will not be easy. You will have to encourage yourself. Walk-ons can put in so much work and end up with no reward, not even the new pair of team cleats. Now that you have the information, put in the work and manifest your dream. Scripture. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. Therefore, strengthen your feeble arms and weak knees. Hebrews 12:11-13. This concludes the realities of a walk-on. Find me on these platforms. The Walk-On Coach on YouTube. My Instagram handle is @tobe_great. My TikTok handle is @thewalkoncoach. My LinkedIn can be found by typing in my full name.